Hi, good morning, class. Okay, let's start our day. By the presence of our Almighty God, may I request Mr. Anyana to please lead the prayer. Again, good morning, class. I'm Stephanie Viva and I'm going to be your teacher, your math teacher for today. How are you? I hope that you're all doing fine. Very good. I'm fine also, and I'm glad to hear that from you. So before we start our class today, may I request everyone to open their camera. I'll be checking your attendance, so please open your microphone and say present if I call your name. Am I clear? Okay, let's start. Mr. Anyana. Bertulfo. Before we start a new lesson, let us have first a recap about our topic last session. So, who can recall what was our topic all about? Yes, Ms. Enriquez. So, thank you. Now, who can share his or her learnings about the linear inequalities into variables? Anyone? Ms. Torrigosa. Very good. It seems that you have already learned something from our last topic. So now, class, before we proceed to our proper discussion, let's have a game first. So let's call this game as Stop, Look, and Bear It. So sounds exciting, right? So I want everyone to open their camera and microphone. I have here two sets. So, in the column A are the appliances, and in the column B are the objects related to it. So, what you're going to do is you are going to sing a particular song, and I will point somebody to point your faces on the screen while you're singing, one by one. And when I said stop, the student being pointed at the moment will be the one to answer the question. So the question is just easy, so there's no need to worry. All you have to do is to locate or to pair the appliances in column A to the object related to it in column B. Am I clear? Understand, class? Okay, it sounds like you already understand the directions, so let's start. So in our activity a while ago, we have observed from our results that there are a pair of objects, right? So these are called sets of ordered pairs. And this would give you a glimpse about our topic for today, which is all about the functions and relations. But before anything else, let us read our objectives first. So, Ms. De La Serna, kindly read our learning objectives. Okay, thank you. So let's start our discussion by discussing what is an ordered pair. So an ordered pair is a set of inputs and outputs representing a relationship between two values. Here, function and relation exist. So what is a relation? It is a set of inputs and outputs, or any set of ordered pairs representing a relationship between two values that are linked in an equation or inequality. An example of a relation might look like this: the set of 2 and 3, 2 and 5, and 0 and 1. Here, class, we have a relation consisting of three ordered pairs of points on the Cartesian coordinate system. We are familiar with ordered pairs and usually see them derived as x and y. A function is a relation, and for each input, there is only one output. Example, the set of 2 and 3, 2 and 5, and 0 and 1. This is not a function since the x value is assigned more than y value, namely 3 and 5. For every x value, there can only be one value. Next, we define the domain as the set of x values and the range as the set of y values for which the relation is defined. So we have here y equals 3x plus 1. So this is a function, y. For any value of x you plug in, you will get only one possible value for x. So for example, if x equals 2, you can only equal to, y can only equal to 7. Another one, x squared plus y squared equals 5. This is not a function. any value of x can give you more than one possible y. For example, if x equals 1, then y could equal 2 or negative 2. Let's proceed to the mappings of functions. The domain is the input or the x value, and the range is the output or the y value. So as shown in the map, so we have here the domains negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So the ranges are negative 4, negative 2, 0, and 2, and 4. So as we can see, this is a function. Another example of a mapping. So the domain, negative 2, negative 1, 0, and 1. And these are connected to the ranges, negative 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is not a function. Why? Because the negative 2 has more than one outputs. Now let's proceed to the graphing functions. Using inputs and outputs listed in tables, maps, and lists make it easy to plot points on a coordinate guide. Using a graph of the data points, you can determine if a reflection is a function by using the vertical line test. So if you can draw a vertical line through a graph and touch only one point, then the relation is a function. So let's take a look at this map. So we have here the domains, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, and 1. And these are connected respectively to the ranges 0, 1, 4, 9, and 16. So let's map this on the Cartesian plane. So now class, if we are going to draw a vertical line through each of the points in the graph, each line would touch only one point. So this is a function. What is a vertical line test? If any vertical line intersects graph more than once, then the graph is not a function. By using the set of ordered pairs, draw a Cartesian plane and locate the points. Then, connect these points by a line. In order to determine if it is a function or not, draw a vertical line. When it only crosses once in the graph, it means that this is a function. Now class, I want everyone to please get a one whole sheet of paper and prepare a pen because you're going to make this short activity. So, locate the given points into the Cartesian plane and find if it is a function or not. So, I want you to show your solution. As a generalization, we have observed class that the appliances could be the x variables and those objects related could be the y variables. Example, the cake and the oven. The cake is dependent to oven because it cannot be cooked without the use of an oven. Well, there could be another ways, but in our example, the cake is the most related object to the oven, same as the other pairs. However, for example, we add an option which is meat. Then, our refrigerator will be paired not just one, but two objects, the meat and the ice. This is not a function already because the x variable is repeated. Now class, what do you think is the importance of our topic today to real life situation? Anyone? Yes? Very good. Speaking of functions and relations, we must be good in treating other people and even our friends and relatives to create a strong relationship with them. Through this, we can build trust and be able to attain companionship. Okay class, thank you so much for attending the class today. I hope that you have learned something from our lesson. Again, this is your teacher, Stephanie Viva. Left you with the saying that dream to live and live your dream. So goodbye class. See you next meeting. I hope that you are be safe. Please be safe and be careful all the time. God bless us all. Okay, thank you so much. Pass your assignment to the next section, okay?